AFTV. I've got Ray here from ManCity Fan TV. Nice to meet you, mate.
You too.
It's a big game today. You look like you brought your rain from Manchester with you. It's sunny all summer, and then we play ManCity, it starts raining. That's got something to do with you guys.
No, actually, I live in Paris. In Paris, it's 30 degrees, mate.
Is it?
Okay, so you guys in London, it's your fault, not mine. Can't blame this on the Manx. There's a lot you can blame on us, but not this.
Now listen, it's a huge game for the first game of the season. A lot of Arsenal fans are saying, you know what, if we're going to play Man City, better to play them now because, maybe they won't be that much prepared. But then we saw you playing last week and we're like, actually, that didn't work out too well either.
Yeah, I mean, I heard Righty earlier in the week saying it's a great time to players. Players are coming back from the World Cup. Some of them won't be playing. I don't agree with that. I mean, if you look at what Vinny Company said, he said the Belgium and the English guys got together during the World Cup and they wanted to come back early. They wanted to play in the Community Shield. And he's been making some comments, some interviews this week. And he said in the past, when we've won the league, the following season, the players have come back. They've got smiles on their faces. They look relaxed, but a little less committed. And if teams really wanted it, they'd beat us. But he said this time it's different. And I think Pep's made a big difference to that. And he said this time it's different. We know that winning the Premier League is precious and we want it. So they really want to keep it. And you could see that the game last week. I mean, Walker had only just come back. He was in there straight away. Everybody wants to play. They didn't want to miss anything. I know Vinny as well, because we've got 4 centre-backs who are top. Anybody misses out, they know, I might not get a game for ages. So I think we're ready for it.
And the thing is, it's never easy to, not many teams do that, win it back-to-back. Of course, you'll be aiming to try and do that, win the title back-to-back.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think that's, for most City fans, that's what we want. We want to win the Premier League. Champions League would be fantastic, but let's be quite honest. The Premier League is we talk about it as our bread and butter now. That's what we want. That's what we want every season. Anything else is a bonus. It's going to be tough. I mean, it's not been done for about 10 years or even longer. But my feeling is we were so good last year. I can't see us hitting those heights again. 100 points is unbelievable. We'll drop off a bit. I really think so. I think we'll play better, but I don't think we'll get as many points. Liverpool have spent a lot of money, a heck of a lot of money, and I think they'll be stronger in the areas that they need to be. I think it'll be tighter. Unless we drop off too much, I can't see us not winning it again.
You're up against I do. One of the things that Righty said about it, catching you now, is that you're going to be catching us as well on a crest of a wave. Right? It's our first home game of the season. All the fans are really up for it. I can see already by how early people are arriving. We've got, made a few good signings this summer, and players like Aubameyang, Lacazette, they've looked excellent in pre-season. There is a lot of quality. Yeah. There is a lot of quality Arsenal players there.
Say 4-0.
4-0. Right.
Give him a goal at least. 4-1. 4-1.
And it's that sort of confidence, right, that might make you come a cropper. We got some decent players. Beware of Arsenal today.
I think the fans. You might get a few fans who are overconfident and having a bit of a laugh. I don't think the team are. I don't think Pep would allow that.
Yeah.
I'm worried about Arsenal. I mean, you've got some fantastic players. You had fantastic players last season. Lacazette, Ramsey, Aubameyang, and a few others as well. So it's not as if you've not got bad players. You've got good players. You've got even better players now. I think you're a really stern test. You are a bit harder than it was against Chelsea last week. They didn't really turn up. I think you're going to turn up today. You're right. You've got all the fans behind you. And I think for the first 10, 20 minutes, you're really going to give it a go. I can't see you just hanging back. You're really going to go for us, and we just got to hold firm. I think if we do score early, it'll get into your minds. It might be back to bad old Arsenal, and in a couple of hours you'll have Mr. DT coming here, giving it effing and blinding. But I don't think so. I think you're going to put a really good show, and really good show, and show what you're actually worth.
All right, let's get some predictions. Prediction from you?
2-0 City.
2-0 City. I'm going to go for a draw. I think we're going to end up being a draw. City are a great team. But this is a new Arsenal, new era. And I'll tell you what, I've been pre-season, been watching Aubameyang. He's been on fire. I think he's got a part to play today.
Will Grigg's on fire. Only Will Grigg. I think Aubameyang's a great player.
Yeah.
Quite a few of us really wanted him over the last couple of seasons to help out Aguero. And I'm a bit jealous that you got him because he's a good player. I think Lacazette, being in France, I've seen him a little bit. he's not in the same class for me as Aubameyang. Aubameyang is a top striker. He's always done it. Wherever he's been, he scores goals. He's done it at Arsenal. He scores goals. Even in a struggling side last year, he scored goals. So good luck.
All right, should be a great game. Looking forward to it down at the Emirates. Arsenal versus Man City.